Hi, today we're here with Teresa Buchek talking about how she differentiated for her different levels of readers in her geography class. So, why did you feel you needed to differentiate, Teresa?
After looking at some evidence from the school data email that I received, it confirmed what I already thought about my ninth grade students, and that I had a lot of struggling readers. After looking at the data, I noticed that over 60% of my students were below reading level. And so I looked to Screencastify as a way to address their issues with reading.
Okay. And how did that work into your work on Canvas?
So the first thing that I did was go to Newsela, which allows me to level their text reading. So we read an article about Russian interventions in elections, and I chose different reading levels for my different students in class, and I can level it by their reading ability, all the way down to elementary and all the way up to 12th grade. From there, I went into my Canvas account and I created groups. So they don't know that they are in a particular group, but my students are grouped into either green, gold, or green and gold. This is a title that only I can see. What they see in their assignment is current event article Russia or current event Russia. They see the title of the assignment. They don't see anything else. They each have similar type of instruction, but the differentiation comes in the reading level from Newsela. I also have the audio version, which allows my students to be able to follow along with the reading as they hear me read this. And so I'll give you a little description.
A short history of Russian interventions in other people's elections. In the last 9 years, Russia has
And so they can actually follow along with a reading level that is either on their level or just a little more challenging. They can hear the inflection in my voice. They can hear the correct pronunciation for words and really feel like they are a part of the class because they can follow along with the content. So from there, I also give them leveled questions based on what it is that their need is, whether it's to summarize or to support the reading with evidence, whatever their particular need is.
And how has that kind of reflections been about how they're doing with this or what they've gotten out of this assignment and this differentiation?
I feel like they are more independent, that they feel like using the Chromebook, using the Audible version through Screencastify has allowed them to be able to participate in classroom discussions. And really the only thing that really concerned me was that they would find out that they had a different assignment. I did have a couple of students ask me if they were reading a different assignment, and I just responded that they were reading a different leveled assignment, and they just said, oh, okay. So it didn't bother them. In fact, I think that they just were glad that I was honest with them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing what you did, and we will see you next time.